Hi, in this video, let's take a look at the internal rate of return, or IRR, which is a common method used in investment appraisals. So the definition of internal rate of return is the discount rate that makes the project or the asset's NPV or net present value exactly zero. So the discount rate R that takes the NPV of this project to zero. Okay, let's take a look at an example here. So I have 3 years, starting from years 0, 1, and then 2 and 3. I have 4 cash flows, which is initial investment at time 0, and then the project itself will provide me with 3 positive cash flows in the future. So let's test the NPV here using different discount rates. Okay, so from the previous videos, you should be able to know how to calculate the discount, the net present value for any cash flows here. So let's take a look here. So if I use the discount rate of 5%, then the NPV is going to be minus 300 plus 100 divided by 1.05 plus 150 divided by 1.05 to the power of 2 plus 200 divided by 1.05 to the power of 3. Okay, so you should be able to do this on your calculator, and after doing that, you should be able to get the answer of 99.1. Okay, let's just write it here. And let's discard the process here. Okay, so this is the NPV for this project when the discount rate is 5%. So what if the discount rate goes up to 15%? You could do the similar calculations again and get the NPV here of 27.72 pounds. Okay, and let's try another, which is 25% as your discount rate, and you should have the NPV of minus 17.28 pounds. Okay, so remember the definition of IRR is the discount rate that makes the NPV exactly zero. So judging from these 3 numbers, we could take a guess that the IRR is somewhere between 15% and 25%. So how do we exactly get the exact number here, or the discount rate here? So we could write out the equation here. So 0, which is our NPV, must be equal to 0 minus 300 plus 100 divided by 1 plus IRR here, plus 150 divided by 1 plus IRR to the power of 2, and plus 200 divided by 1 plus IRR to the power of 3. Okay, so this is going to be a higher order polynomial, which you cannot solve just by hand or manually. So normally this is done by an Excel formula, and we can plug in the numbers and tell Excel to calculate the IRR for us. Okay, so if we do this, we should be able to get the IRR for this project, or for this specific stream of cash flow, which is 20.61%. So if we plug in this discount rate and calculate the net present value for this cash flow, we should be able to get a net present value of exactly 0. There should be a little bit of rounding error here, because we're running it up to 2 decimal points. So as long as the NPV is very close to 0, we can sort of assume that discount rate is very close to the IRR as well. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to take a look at how to use an approximate calculation for the IRR. I'll see you in the next video.